In this video, I'll show you a full example solve and walk you through the process that I've just taught you for solving the Megaminx. Okay, so in this video, I'll be doing an entire Megaminx solve using the beginner's method that I've just taught you. So to start out, we look for the white edge pieces which belong in the white layer. So here we have the white and dark green. What I can do is move it to there and then put it up into the white face and then align it with the dark green center. Now here I have the white and red, and given that this piece isn't solved yet, what I can do is do something like D and then R like that to attach this red color to this red center and then move it up into our star layer like that. The next one that I see is this white and dark blue, which is down here. So we can attach the dark blue sticker to the dark blue center and then bring it into our star. Then next couple are over here. So we can choose to do the yellow. So I need to bring this yellow one from this position all the way around to here. So I guess I can just kind of shift it like that. Then because this is flipped down here, as in if I do an R2 like that, it won't be solved. What I can do is do an R and then rotate and then do U, L prime, U prime to solve the white and yellow edge. Then lastly, I have this white and purple one back here, which needs to go here. So I can bring it around, attach the purple color to the purple center, and then insert it, and now we've got a star. So now what I'm going to do is put the star on the bottom and try and work on my first F2L pair. I see this white, purple and yellow corner and this purple and yellow edge. So what I'm going to do is bring them both into this working layer above my white, purple and yellow slot. So I can move this one up and move this one up like so. Now to connect these two together to create an F2L pair, because the same color is on top, I have a case whereby I can hide the corner back here, move the edge over to this position, and then unhide my corner, and now I've got this pair which I can insert into this slot right here. Now the next piece that I see is this white, yellow and blue, dark blue corner piece, and the yellow and dark blue edge is back here, and they belong over in this position, in this slot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this corner up here and then put it above the slot, and then I'll get the edge from back here and using a couple of different faces, just shift it up onto this green face. And now I've got this corner and this edge, which both belong in this slot in my top layer here. So I have the case where the white sticker is facing upwards. So what I'm going to do is align this blue sticker with the blue center there, then do a move away from the slot, bring the corner on top, move it down, and then insert it. Now for my next pair, I've got this one. This is the white, dark blue and purple, and the white, dark green and purple, and the dark green and purple edge is here. So what I can do is move this into this face, which is above the slot where it belongs, where these two pieces belong. Then I have quite an easy insertion case, so it's just 3 moves like that. This is because the green and purple stickers were both on top, so the corner and edge had different colors on top, and this edge was over here where I have the white stickers like this. So I just attach them together, move them across and insert them like so. Now for the next F2L pair, I see I have this corner, this white, dark blue and red corner already inserted. I have this dark blue and red edge here. So what I can do is align this blue sticker with the blue center, then do U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F prime, U, F. So that's our basic kind of edge insertion algorithm to insert that edge with this corner. Then for my last F2L pair, I have this dark green and red edge. So I'll move it up to this layer above the white, red and dark green slot. And the corner is back here. So I need to bring it from down here up to here. So I can move it into this layer and then move it up like so. Now to connect these two together, I can hide the corner like this down here, bring the edge across and bring the corner back up, and then insert that pair, and now I've solved my F2L. So after we've solved our F2L, it's time to start working on the S2L, and I'm going to go and solve the yellow face next. So I've got this yellow and orange edge, which I can insert there, and then I'm looking for the yellow and light green edge, which is over here, which I need to insert down here to finish off my yellow star. So I've got it here like this. I can do something like R prime F R to insert it like that. And now I need to fill in these 3 yellow F2L slots. So let's have a look around and see what we have. The first pair that I see is this yellow, orange and light green corner and this orange and light green edge. And I want to bring them both up into this layer. So I can do that by doing a move there, like that, and then that move. So now these two, this corner and this edge, are both in my top layer here, and I can attach them by doing R prime, U2 prime R, and then insert them into that slot there. Now, the next pieces that I see are this yellow, light green and dark blue corner and this light green and dark blue edge, and this edge and this corner belong over here in this slot. So it's going to take a little bit of work to get both the pieces up into this working area. For the edge, it just requires one move. So we can do something like that to move it from there to there. So now it's in this layer. And for the corner, we're going to have to do 2 moves. So I'll move the corner to there, firstly, and then bring it up into this layer, like so. So now I have this case where the stickers on top are different, and the yellow sticker is facing to the right here. So what I'm going to do is hide this corner like this, do a U2, and then unhide the corner to set it up to this case. So now it's just a 3-move insertion like that. Then for my last yellow F2L pair, I have this yellow, purple and orange corner and this purple and orange edge. So what I'm going to do is bring this corner up to this layer, do a U move, and then bring this edge up as well. And luckily enough, we have this simple case which just requires 3 moves to insert it into this slot. And now we've done our white F2L as well as our entire yellow F2L. Moving on from yellow, it's time to find the final purple star piece. So this purple and light blue piece, and insert it down there. And then I'm looking for my F2L pairs. So I've got this purple, light blue and orange, and this light blue and orange edge. So what I'm going to do is move this one up into this layer. So they belong in this slot here between the purple, light blue and orange. And we've got the edge here and the corner here. Now we have the case where the corner sticker of purple is facing upwards. So we align this light blue and orange one with the light blue center, like so. Move it away from the slot, bring the corner on top, and undo that. And then we can insert this pair into that slot there. And then the next purple slot that we need to solve is this one here. So the purple, dark green, and light blue. And we have the corner, which was down here, which I can move up into this working layer. And this edge is over here. So what I can do is do a U prime to align this light blue with the light blue center, noting that we have this case again with the purple sticker on top. Move it away from the slot, do a U move, bring it back down, and then insert it. And now we've solved the white, yellow, and the purple F2Ls. So next up, it's time to solve the dark green F2L. And our last dark green star edge belongs here, and it is here. However, we can't just do something like U prime R U to insert it, because that messes up our already solved white pieces. So we'll need to do something like L prime, U prime L to move it up here, and then do an F2 prime like that to put it into place. Now for my F2L pairs, I've got this dark green corner over here with light yellow and light blue, and the light yellow and light blue edge is over here. So I can move it up and now solve these two into this slot. So I need to move this edge over to this position by doing R, U2 prime, R prime to set up this case, whereby I can just easily insert it into the back right slot by doing R prime, U prime, R, like that. Then the next dark green F2L pair involves solving this corner, so the dark green, red, and light yellow, and this edge, the red and light yellow. So I can take out the edge, like so, and insert the pair into the dark green. So now I've solved white, yellow, purple, and dark green, and we only have 2 scrambled faces left to solve. So to start out, I want to solve this edge, corner, and edge block of my second last face, and I have this pink and red edge here, which can be solved just like that. And now I want to insert this red, dark blue, and pink F2L pair in this slot down here to create the edge, corner, and edge block. So I've got this corner here, and its corresponding edge is back here. So I can insert it by doing RU2 R prime, connect it by doing RU2 R prime. Now I have it here. Now I can't feasibly, oh actually yes I can. I can insert this one down here. Normally that's not feasible depending on the situation that you have, but I have this block and I need to insert it into this slot down here. What I can do is just bring the slot up like that, then insert it, and then bring the slot back down like so. And then I just need to solve these last 2 F2L pairs. So I've got this red, pink, and light yellow, and the pink and light yellow edge here, which I can solve like that. Then I've got the blue, light green, and pink corner, and the light green and pink edge, which belong in this slot here. So what I can do is hide the corner, move the edge across, and unhide the corner to split it up. And now I've got this case where I can hide the corner, bring the edge on top of it, unhide the corner, and then insert it into this slot, like so. And now we're up to our last layer. So for edge orientation in our last layer, we have a case where we have 3 edges already oriented, and we need to orient this one and this one. So we just align the top layer to this position and do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime, and that orients all of our edges. For corner orientation, we have this corner already oriented, so we're going to start out by orienting this one using our R prime, D prime, R, D moves, like that. So now that one's oriented, we shift this one to this position using the U layer and do R prime, D prime, R, D until it comes to the top layer and it's oriented like that. Then we do the same thing for the last 2. So R prime, D prime, R, D until it's oriented. So as I mentioned, sometimes you'll need to do that process 4 times, sometimes you'll need to do it twice. So I've got this one. Cool, and now we've oriented all of the edges and corners in our last layer. So the first step in permuting our edge pieces is to try and align the top face such that 2 edge pieces are solved. And in this situation, I have a case where I can align the top layer, which solves this grey and orange edge and the grey and light green edge. So now I have a case where I can hold these 2 at the front left and use my J permutation to permute these other 3 edges. And fortunately, I only needed to do it once there. And now to permute the last 4 corners, I'm going to use commutators like I described in the last layer tutorial. So I'm starting out from this corner. This is the white, light blue, and light yellow corner. So I can do R prime, D prime, R, rotate the top layer to put the light blue and light yellow edges here, and then do something like R prime, D, R. Now I've got the the grey, pink, and green corner, which belongs in between the grey and green and grey and pink edges. So I can do something like R prime, D prime, R. Now notice here we have a situation where we had to swap 2 corners twice. So the next step to do is to move another corner into this position. So looking at this layer, we've swapped those 2, but we've done an odd number of commutator movements here. So we've swapped these 2, but now we need to swap these 2. So what we'll do is just move this one to this position and then do an R prime, D, R, like that to take it out. Now we need to align the top layer to insert this one. So this is the grey, orange, and light blue. here's the light blue and orange edges. So we can do R prime, D prime, R, like that. And then this last one is the grey, pink, and light yellow, which belongs back here, R prime, D, R. And then our corners are permuted, and we've solved the Megaminx.